I am incredibly miserable today. Nothing will make me feel better. Not even tea. The reason is, I ate all the banana taffies, and now I don't have any more. Therefore, I'm sad. So, I guess it's whatever. But the one thing that'll make me happy today is playing Ace Attorney, so we're gonna play it. If my Switch will turn on. Because it's one of those older ones. I dropped it off my bunk bed a couple times when I was younger. Like 20 plus times. Not being dramatic. Let's see, what else? It can't hold a charge. The Joy-Cons are fine, but the old ones got really drifty, so I couldn't use them anymore. We're gonna use a controller instead for this, because the Joy-Cons are dying. But, as you can probably hear, it's a bit, much. Okay, our controller is fine, we're gonna start. Let's just hope nothing crashes or nothing breaks, because, the reason I couldn't play Corpse Party, even though I kind of wanted to today, because the computer that I'm using, which isn't mine, but I have all my streaming stuff here, so I can use it for streaming. Old files don't work. It's not old. It's just dying. Also, I don't know if the wings are a bit much, but I decided to make everything else move. Mostly everything else, so if you have any suggestions on turning anything down, let me know, but I don't think I'm going to, because I think that I like this a lot. Except for when the ones facing left, they move over. Wait, no, the ones facing right. I don't know my directions much. If I have my hands in front of me, I can tell you left from right, but if I don't, then it's a 50-50 gamble. Anyways, enough talking about myself. Let's talk about this lawyer situation. We're on day 2 of the investigation. Oh, edgy poo! Oh, Maya! No! He took her back. Hey, Nick, it's you! I'm glad Mr. Edgeworth made it through the day, okay? It's a relief. Hey, why'd you do that anyway? I don't know. I just knew I had to do something. Yep, you certainly had to. What did you have to do? You had to get yourself arrested. In the middle of my court session. You little munchkin. I know I'm not the lawyer my sister was. I'm sorry. Well, you did save the trial. She did, that's true. Just behave from now on, okay? Oh, okay. Literally, Edgeworth told you to behave. Have you been questioned yet? No, not yet. Detective Gumshoe was here just now. He said, seeing as this is your first offense, we'll let you go after questioning. Perfect! So that we can continue the trial and she can summon her dead sister. Woo! Oh, and he wanted me to get mail money ready. Uh-oh. You can pay for me, okay? Huh? How much? I don't know. I guess they'll send you a bill or something. Why do I picture giant bales of money every time I hear the word bail? Oh. He's got one of those imaginative minds, you know? Any luck with Mia? None. I can't get through to her at all. I tried. I really did. I don't know what to do. Try harder. I think I probably shouldn't have stopped my training. She sounds like she really did do her best. I should check and see if there are any waterfalls in the local area. I wonder if I'll ever see my sister again. Hey, you're gonna see your sister again. It's okay. Let's go to Gourd Lake. Gumshoe? There are fewer than there were yesterday, but the cops are still around the park. I wonder if Detective Gumshoe's here today. Please, please, Gumshoe. Please be here. I love you. Haven't seen Larry around today at all. Probably off paying through the nose of a date with the lovely Keonce. Yeah, Keonce's a model, guys. So that means it's very legit. Not Edgeworth. Are we gonna meet that guy with the parrot? Looks like the boat rental shop is closed today, too. Everything is dead today. Okay, there's nothing worth anything right now. Lotta. Gumshoe! Hey, Detective Gumshoe! Hey, pal. The trial today, Yes? What about the trial? Well, I was going to say good show, but it wasn't really that all that, Though you did say Mr. Edgeworth, I guess. I can't English. I just wasn't sure how to thank you, you know? Thanks. So, like, you can thank me by giving me a hug, because you look like the type to have good hugs. Detective Gumshoe? Any idea what strategy Von Karma is planning for tomorrow? Make the witness just not say anything. The witness can't even speak or see. It's a deaf and blind witness. It sounds like he's bringing in another witness. Another witness? Oh, right. He said something about that in the trial today. There were 2 witnesses. I was wondering who that other witness was. You know what? This trial is not as important as my penguin plush, which is in my room. Not in my room. In the basement with me. Also, I don't want to get cold, so I'm going to go get my blanket, which is over on the couch. I'll be literally right back. Like, people would still be able to hear me if I just walked away. Right? Yeah. Maybe. Oh, water. I love water. Water's a really good drink, you know. And it's healthy. And it's tasty. People say water doesn't have a taste, and those people are wrong. They just never had the, like, taste buds for water. Okay. I am sitting down, and I am playing Ace Attorney once more. I was wondering who that other witness was. Is it gonna be you, Gumshoe? Who was it? Sorry, pal. As much as I'd like to, I'm not at liberty to divulge that information. Right. Oh, right. I wanted to ask you something about Edgeworth. What's up? Is he afraid of earthquakes? I had never heard anything about that before. Mr. Edgeworth doesn't talk about himself too much, see? But there's one thing that's clear as day. He hates earthquakes. Him hating crime the way he does, and him becoming a prosecutor, and him being scared of earthquakes, it all started with that incident. Was there an earthquake that day? The DL6 incident? Yup, that's the one. 15 years ago, when he saw his father shot before his very eyes. He still feels the pain now. You can see it in his eyes. The word eyes has been used twice in the past 2 sentences. That's crazy. I want to talk to you about Maya Fey. Huh? She's not out on bail yet? That's strange. I told him to let her go as soon as they had her report written up. Man, I don't know what would have happened in that court today if it weren't for her. Seeing her getting dragged out by the bailiff, I think. I can't. Bayleaf is a Pokemon, isn't it? I'll be honest with you, pal. I shed a tear or 2. Oh, Mr. Edgeworth. He was so moved I saw his lips Oh, he's a sweetheart. Really? Cold as ice, Edgeworth? He was really grateful for what she did, you know. I'm gonna hand it back to the station. I'll get the report on Maya and get her out there as soon as I can. Thank you. Oh, wait. I was wondering, how much is the bail going to be? Don't worry about that. Mr. Edgeworth is posting the whole amount. Oh! He's paying for her. That's so sweet. I mean, to be fair, Edgeworth looks like the rich boy type, but still, I never would have thought he'd pay for bail. My heart is lifted. Didn't I tell you? He's grateful to her for what she did. Alright, pal. Well, don't forget to go pick her up today, okay? Maybe I can get Edgeworth to pay this month's rent, too. What? What do you mean this month's rent? Do you live together? No, you don't live together, because if you did, then you'd be bickering all the time. You'd be like, objection. I bought these cookies for myself, not for you. And then objection overruled. You know, stuff like that. Okay. I'm just so moved by Edgeworth. He's so silly. And then Phoenix Wright's like, can he pay my bills? If he can pay the rent, then he's a good man. Don't worry. Well, at least in Phoenix's eyes. Phoenix is overdramatic, but that's a compliment. That was a cup, not my voice. Okay. I kind of just stopped being a person for a second, but Hey, Nick! You finally came! They just finished the paperwork. I'm free to go. Free at last, eh? Those interrogators were really mean. They were like, okay, what did you do this time? Like I was some kind of criminal. Can you believe it? Well, they let you out in the end, didn't they? Oh, that reminds me. Thanks for bail. Thank Edgeworth. Huh? He posted bail for you. Said he was grateful for what you did. Mr. Edgeworth did that? I have to make it up to him. We've got to win this case, Nick. We can get him burgers after. And then Phoenix can get him a proposal ring or whatever. Let's go here. Detective Gumshoe's not here. Gumshoe's at the scene again today. Huh? Oh, really? He's at a live wire with that one. Got into a fight with the chief for not following protocol. Not following protocol? I bet he wouldn't help them build the case against Edgeworth. Yeah, he's like, no, Edgeworth didn't do it, and you can't tell me otherwise. Which I find really sweet. Ah, fresh air. I gotta say, freedom feels great. Behave yourself in the courtroom tomorrow, okay? Misbehaving's much more fun. It's not going to be so much fun when Edgeworth refuses to pay your bail again. Right, I'll behave. Oh dear. So, what to do? Well, what should we do? I don't know. I've been in detention this whole time. I think I'll let you decide what we should do. Deal? No. Well, any thought you want to share? Well, I was in detention all day. I think I'd like more time to think. Poor Maya, she probably thought about Mia the whole time she was in there. Probably. She's like, Mia, come back. And Mia's just unreachable. She's like, I gotta do more training. Grossberg, talk to me. Apparently Mr. Grossberg is on vacation. Damn. Everyone's on vacation. Well, I guess I can come back tomorrow if I need anything. I looked at the calendar and I'm like, oh no, summer's almost over. And then I was like, oh yay, summer's almost over. Two different emotions. Wait. Okay, the hair is moving the same way. I was so confused for a second, but there's no reason to be confused. Where am I going? Here. Who texted me? Ah. Detention center. Who's there? Looks like Edgeworth is in questioning. Let's come back later. Guess so. We'll go to the Gourd Lake entrance. Yep. That's what we're gonna do. Okay, the entrance. Mr. Gumshoe! Detective Gumshoe! There aren't many cops around here today, are there? They're probably back at the precinct working up the case against Edgeworth. Hey, y'all! Hey, it's Lotta! Y'all really did it today. What did we do now? No, I'm not complaining. See, I did a little thinking. A little. Self-reflection, you might say. I realized that being a witness is a mighty big responsibility. But I just went up there and started blabbing any old thing that came to mind. Lotta. So, you see, I want to make it up to y'all. Make it up? Lotta, what do you mean by making it up for us? Well, you see, actually, I got a bit of information for you. Hey! What? I love how she's always so dramatic with her whats. That phone Karma didn't want me to say nothing about it. What information? Yeah, tell us. Now we're getting to the heart of it. See, I reckon we might be able to do ourselves a little exchange. Exchange? I thought this was to make it up to us? Right. I propose a little exchange to make it up to you. Okay. What? Information don't come cheap, my friend. Hey! I see you thinking, my, how unsophisticated these southern folks are. It's written all over your faces. Let me tell you, most southerners are way more sophisticated than you. I'm just the exception, okay? Well, what'll it be? We got a deal or not? Depends on what you want. Well, what do we do, Nick? Deal. We don't have any other leads, so I don't think we have a choice here. Okay, how much? Huh? You completely off your rocker? I may not be sophisticated, but I'm not trying to rob the poor. Huh? The only fair exchange for information is information. Listen good. What I need from you is information about Gordy. Whoa! Gordy? But Gordy doesn't... I mean, Gordy might not exist. Then bring me proof that he does and... Then bring me proof that shows he don't. I'll be keeping watch from the car, okay? You say something, y'all come to me first. Got it? Okay. Right. See y'all later. So we don't get information out of this. Okay, Nick, let's get hunting. Hunting? You don't seriously mean Gordy? I sure do. What about Edgeworth? We're searching for Gordy for him, Nick. Don't you get it? Okay, and how exactly do we search for a make-believe monster? With our eyes. It'll be something at least. There we go. Maybe we can find a monster myth specialist? We need to find someone that's good at that. Ooh! Gourd Lake Public Beach. What's that? The Steel Samurai, Nick! Yo, Maya! Larry, what the heck is that? Oh, it was my girl Keonce's idea. She was all, if you like put this here, it'd be like really cool. Dude, she gave it to me along with the banner. Wow! That's real impressive she could find those for you. Well, she knows a lot of people. And that show's finished now, so she's got them for free. Right. I don't trust her. I think she's cheating in Hawaii. Yo, Nick! What happened with Edgy? Well, we made it through the first day in court, all right. I don't know how good our prospects are from here on, though. Huh. Hey, Larry, did you know Mr. Edgeworth's secret weakness? He's terrified of earthquakes. He acts like a little boy. Huh? That's weird. I don't think he was ever like that in school. No? Really? Well, we were only in the same class for a little bit. He transferred schools pretty quickly. Transferred? Right, when the DL6 incident happened. Doesn't look like Larry knows about it, though. Larry's a little dumb. Like, look at him, like, flipping his little sleeves around. That's so cute. Hey, Larry, when did you get that big thing? Huh? Oh, the big guy? I had that for about a month, yeah. It's a big hit with the kids. Why wasn't it here yesterday? Huh? Huh? Oh, right. The compressor was busted. I couldn't say that word. Compressor? Yeah, it's that little unit behind my hot dog stand. That's what I used to put air in the Steel Samurai. It broke after a little while ago, so I sent it in for repairs. Oh. And here I thought you'd inflated it by yourself. Yep. He looks like the type to be able to do that. His smile is so cute. Oh, we should tell him about DL6. Sorry, Nick. I don't know much about that. I am a mere seller of hot dogs. He is a seller of hot dogs. I kind of want him to sell me a hot dog. I want to see how they taste. Does he make them? Like, put the stuff on it? If so, that'd be really cute. Because I love him. Not really. He's just a character that I know. Okay, so we're gonna... Doesn't that Steel Samurai look a little out of place? I mean, it's so huge. I guess it's a good advertisement. I mean, yeah. What? Something about the Steel Samurai just doesn't work with me. Huh? Really? It looks pretty well made to me. Still a novice, aren't you, Nick? Really? True connoisseurs like Cody and me don't fall for this kind of stuff. These Steel Samurai fans are oblivious, obviously in a league of their own. Yeah, nothing's ever good. Good enough, at least. I'm not so sure. Wait, no. I accidentally hit it. Let me examine his face. Those flags look sadly out of place here. Flapping listlessly back and forth in the cold wind under a cold sky. I don't know, I think it gives the place a kind of festival atmosphere. It reminds me of the War of the Eyeglasses. The what? Huh? What? You mean you don't know the War of the Eyeglasses? I've never heard of that before in my life, Maya. If you would very politely enlighten me? What the heck is it? Our local fair used to do it every summer. Huh, I guess we were the only ones. Local fair? Oh. Well, yeah, you lived in the middle of nowhere, didn't you? I ask again, what the heck is it? Okay. We're gonna see if Gumshoe is back yet, because that feels like a good idea. Gumshoe! Hey there, pal. What's up? You look out of sorts. Wait, you didn't go and do something that's going to hurt Mr. Edgeworth's case again. What do you mean again? Whatever, have a seat, pal. I'm here for you if you need anything. Besides, money that is. Yeah. How's the investigation proceeding? It's not, really. We have another meeting coming up. Oh, I accidentally just bumped into my whole desk. We're supposed to talk about Mr. Edgeworth's motive. His motive? See, Mr. Edgeworth's father died in the DL6 incident. And the guy who got the lone suspect declared innocent was the victim in this case, Robert Hammond. They're saying that's why Mr. Edgeworth shot him. And Edgeworth never talks about his past. I bet they'll drag that out of him and hit him with it in the court tomorrow, too. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. I gotta admit, it doesn't look pretty good, pal. Well, not pretty, it just doesn't look good. Say, Detective Gumshoe, do you know Gordy? Yes, tell us about some random imaginary creature so that we can get information out of a witness. The monster down in Gourd Lake? Not personally, no. Well, we were looking for it. Huh? Are you out of your minds? Eek! You got time to go wild monster hunting? How about doing a little questioning for me then? Oh, Detective Gumshoe is scaring me, Nick. Detective Gumshoe, we're not trying to do questioning. Nick, try telling him sooner next time. Sorry. I see, pal. Sorry for shouting at you. Okay. I, Detective Gumshoe, will aid your search for Gordy. Oh! I love him! Oh, he's the best character. I'll loan you one of our newest secret weapons for finding that device. I meant evidence. Really? You can take whichever one you like. Secret weapons, show me. Okay, give us the goods. Hold on now, everything in due time. First, let me show them to you. These are our best and brightest. Introducing secret weapon number 1, missile. What are we gonna do with a missile? Missile? He's a K9 police dog, still in training. Oh. Missile! Here, boy. Oh, he's a puppy. Here he is. Hey, he's cute. Look, Nick, cute dog. A cute dog. And this will help us. How? Wolf. Next secret weapon number 2, a fishing pole. Yep, we're gonna fish up Gordy. Here, this is my own personal pole. Detective Gumshoe, we're looking for a monster. Yeah. How are we supposed to catch a whole sea monster with a fishing pole? Never know till you try, pal. Okay, this next one is the last one. No, please, I'm already overwhelmed by our choices. Secret weapon number 3, a metal detector. Here. Detective Gumshoe, we're looking for something alive. Right. How are we supposed to find it with a metal detector? Hey, you never know. It might have been eating soda cans. Well, which will it be? I can't make up my mind, Nick. They all seem so perfect. I can't make up my mind either, for the totally opposite reason. Oh well, I suppose it can't hurt to borrow one of them. So we can get a useless fishing pole, a metal detector, or a cute puppy. I want the cute puppy. Give me the dog. Now. Thank you. Can we borrow a missile? Can we borrow a real missile this time? Sure thing, pal. Be good to him. Woof. He's so cute. Oh boy. K9 unit missile borrowed from Detective Gumshoe. He's a very cute puppy. We love him. Okay, so now we're gonna go. Detective Gumshoe, can we borrow one of the other things? Yeah, sure, pal. But I had to take back the last one I meant you. Okay. No. I want missile still. Can we borrow missile? Sure thing, pal. Be good to him. We still have him. Okay, let's go to Gourd Lake. Puppy, go run wild. Or something. But don't run too far because if I lose you, I'm gonna freak out. Hey, Nick! Missile's been acting strangely... Missile? Oh, right. That little creature of the detective. That's a puppy! Hey, I love little doggies. I hope he bites you. Good boy, good boy. What's wrong, Missile? That's a lot of barks. Eek! Missile! Missile! No! He's biting Larry. Whoa! Stop that thing! Cannibal! It's eating my samurai dogs! Oh, he ate the hot dogs. My samurai dogs! He's like my dog. He sees food and then he goes, "Nah, nah, nah." Wow, he ate every single one. I'm sorry, Larry. Sorry? Sorry don't pay my bills, Nick. It's going to have to this time. I'm not paying for your hot dogs, Larry. I'm so sorry. Anyways, we're gonna go. Bye now, Larry. Loser Larry, haha. Hey, y'all! Oh, hey, Lotta. Well, y'all find anything out about Gordy? No, nothing. Unfortunately, if we did, we would have already came to you to get evidence. Because it's been like, I don't know how long it's been. It's been 26 minutes and 23 seconds. I'm trying to get information. Well, keep moving. It gets cold out here at nighttime. It's a little chilly. I think I have to sneeze. Whoa! No, you don't. No sneezing. I told y'all no sneezing. See, I set the camera to respond to things a little softer than a bang. It'd trigger on one of those Von Karma finger snaps now. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, well, sorry's nice, but what about my film? Sorry, don't pay my bills. Nick, pay the lady. Sob. Gordy. What are you gonna do if Gordy doesn't exist? I'll quit being an investigative photographer. What? It's your... Oh my gosh! Happy birthday! Happy birthday, Mystery Manju Cookie. Or just Mystery. I don't know what your name is right now. Help. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. I hope it's been fun so far, and I hope it's gonna continue to be okay and fine and happy. And yeah. As someone who's had a birthday before, sometimes it's not all that fun, but you just gotta make it work. Was it a good one? You bet. UFO? What? What does that mean? Anyway, if I can't get a career making photo time this round... What? Anyway, if I can't get a career making photo this time around, then that's it. I'll quit and go back to school. Huh? So you really are a university student? Yeah, well, I'm taking a break for a bit. Right. What happened? I learned something in today's trial, that's for sure. Testifying is serious business. That's why I decided not to talk about that case anymore. Huh? Whoa, didn't you say you had information about the case? Tell us that at least. Like I said, I'll trade it for the dirt on Gordy. Okay then, we're just gonna... What if I present the police puppy to her? Look at the cute puppy. It's got cute head. It bit my friend. Well, it didn't bite my friend. It just ate the hot dogs. Hey, Lotta. Oh, cute. He's yours? He's a canine police dog. His name is Missile. Huh. Canines are the ones they use to sniff out for things, right? I wonder what Gordy smells like. I hadn't thought about that. Let's see. What are we gonna do with Missile, though? I mean, we get it. He's just there. I don't think it's working, though. So, I guess we're gonna go to a different part. Larry, don't look at me with that scary face. You're scaring me. Okay, let's go to the entrance. I mean, if the dog didn't work, then the metal detector is gonna work. That or, like, the fishing pole, right? Yo, bucko. Secret weapon. Detective Gumshoe, can we borrow one of the other things? Yeah, sure, pal. But I have to take back the last one I went to, department policy. Well, I'll take your pick. Which will it be? Let's try to fish out the sea monster. Can we borrow that flimsy-looking fishing pole? Sure thing, pal. Oh, if it breaks, be sure to dispose of it properly, okay? Right. Yeah, it kind of looks breaking, but, you know, at least he's trying to keep it good looking. Not good looking, just in existence. Which I find adorable about him. We're gonna move to what? Beach. Okay, let's go fishing. Doesn't seem like Larry likes me much after that dog ate his hot dogs. And that I'm sorry, but let's go fishing. Okay, Nick, this looks like a good spot. Good spot? For what? Time to do some fishing. She's serious. What are you gonna use for bait? Oh, yeah. Oh. I figured something like this would happen. We should have brought Miss along with us too. At least what? Nick! How could you? I'm kidding! Oh, that was me saying that! That was me telling them that the dog could be used for bait? Jeez. Phoenix Wright, I love you. You're relatable. Some jokes are better left untold. Oof, she hit me. Did she hit you physically? Okay, watch this, Nick. Just try not to reel any empty cans or boots, okay? Here we go. Ah! My leg! Oh no, Lotto's gonna kill us again! For the third time. Hey! What are you doing? Sorry, Lotta. Yeah, sorry's not gonna pay her bills. Don't tell me y'all are on some film company's payroll. Nick, pay her. My poor, poor wallet. I'm not paying you. I'm not giving you money. What are you gonna do if Gordy doesn't exist? Oh, we already did this one. We already did this one, but it says we didn't. What is a UFO, though? I'm gonna look that up. Like a UFO? UFO. So I don't know what that is, but it seems like something. Huh? So you really are a university student? Yeah, she is. What if we show her the fishing pole? Look, we were fishing in the water. Lana, wait, we're catching Gordy. A fishing pole? Are you out of your doggone mind? Well, we'll bring the dog back. Yes, yes, it's a fishing pole. Huh, never thought of that. Good luck. Yeah, good luck indeed. Thanks. I don't believe it. We should probably, go back to the thing. Are we gonna have to owe her more money, though? Because, by we, I mean me. I am the only person paying for these photo rolls or whatever. Gumshoe! Gumshoe! Hi! Take your fishing rod back, okay, buddy? Let's get a metal detector. Can we borrow that metal detector? Sure thing, pal. I'm not sure what we're gonna find with this. Remember, you're hunting for a monster. Anything is possible. Anything. It makes a noise when metallic objects are near. A useful detection device. Oh, okay, we're gonna have to pay more. I can already tell. Makes a noise. I know that they make noise, but still. I probably make more noise than a metal detector. And that's true. I can't find anything. Okay, I am not here right now. No, I'm not there. We need to go to the Gourd Lake. And after we go to Gourd Lake, we need to go to the thing. The water. Phoenix Wright, I'm gonna eat you. We move. We go. Gourd Lake Public Beach. And then we go to the woods. Hey, Lotta, look at this. It's a metal detector. I know what it is. I'm not sure that's gonna pick up Gordy, though. Unless he's been eating people's watches or spare change or something. That's what Gumshoe said. Oh, I hadn't thought about that. Okay, let's try it out. No clues here. How do we use the metal detector? Doesn't make much sense. Maybe we can try a different area. We haven't been to the rental, so like, what if it works here? Oh, it looks like it does. It's always so quiet here. I wonder if the boat shop's closed for good? Well, with the murder on the lake and all, they're probably just taking a vacation till it blows over. I get it. Nick! It's beeping! The metal detector found something! Sure is loud about it. Whatever it is, it must be in those bushes. Go check it out, Maya. Why do I have to check it out? Because you're the one who noticed it. I'm not doing it. Nick! Look! Huh? An air tank? Huh. The valve looks broken. I thought it was Gordy. Maya, first of all, why would Gordy be in the bushes? And second of all, why would a metal detector react to a sea monster? Oh. Huh? There's something wrapped around this air tank. It looks like a string of flags? Well, we might take this with us for now. It's heavy. It's empty? Oh, why is it that heavy? I mean, I don't know how heavy it is, but it had the flag things on it. Larry Butts, whatever your name is. I almost called you like 5 different things. What? An air tank? What about it? Larry, I wanted to ask you about this. Is it like yours or something? Say, is this air tank yours? Well, why would I have a thing like that? Look, see how there's a string of flags around the tank valve, and it's an air tank. Just like the string of flags around your steel samurai there. Ugh. It must be a coincidence. There's a string of flags everywhere these days. Like elementary schools. And used car dealerships. That's true. But look, why would I need a tank anyway? To inflate something. You used it to inflate that, didn't you? Inflate what? What else? That big puffy steel samurai. Now, why would you go asking me a question like that? Looks like I hit the nail on the head. Right. Actually, see, the compressor I always used was on the fritz, so I tried using the tank to inflate it just once, and it didn't go so well, as I suspected. I'm kind of confused. Why'd you throw it there? It didn't go so well? Yeah. Do you think you could use a little more specific words? I don't know. I can't read anymore. Come on. Look, it's embarrassing, so I really don't want to talk about it. Tell us! Fine. Whatever. It's like I said. The compressor was busted. So I took the tank and tried to fill the steel samurai up with that. And then, blam! Oh no! The valve busted open and made this incredible noise! And that tank there took off like a rocket! I don't think that's supposed to happen. And it took my poor deflated steel samurai with it! What? Off into Gourd Lake? It sure scared me out of my gourd for sure. I'm a little confused. How'd you get the thing back? So the tank and the steel samurai you were trying to fill up flew away. What happened next? Well, all that happened on the 20th or so. The 20th, a week ago. Now, as far as I could see, the tank went flying into the lake. So I went out every night in the boat looking for it. I mean, Kiyonce gave me that steel samurai after all. And when did you find it? Just the night before last. It flew way out there. Took me 4 whole days to find it. The night before last was the night of the murder. Larry, you're the witness, aren't you? Sorry for not telling you, Nick. Actually, I was there on the night of the murder. But you see, I went home before midnight. So you didn't know it happened? No. He looks irritated. That's too bad. It's not all bad. We've solved one mystery at least. A mystery? Maybe we should go tell her. So Maya? whatever we were gonna tell you. I actually don't know, okay? We're just gonna leave this to the game's narrative or whatever. Whatever it wants us to know about. I need to lay off the tea. Gourd Lake. I'm not so sure. Lara, she kind of looks like a chameleon, but in a nice way. Well, Mr. Lawyer, I got the info y'all need. Y'all got the scoop on Gordy for me yet? He's not real. Lotta, there is no such thing as Gordy. What? How can y'all be so sure? Really, Nick? Y'all got some proof Gordy doesn't exist? The proof that Gordy doesn't exist? Of course I have proof. No lawyer worth his badge would make a claim without the proof to back it up. Here's the proof that Gordy doesn't exist. If you think about it. This is the air tank. And this made the loud sound. Larry's air tank? What are y'all doing with an air tank? This is Gordy. Excuse me? What exactly are you saying, Nick? There's a stand near here, a hot dog stand. There's a giant inflatable samurai doll there. About a week ago, an idiot who happened to be a friend of mine tried to fill it. Aw, he called him an idiot. That's so kind. He used his air tank, and when the valve blew, the tank flew off into the lake. Apparently, it made a pretty loud bang when it flew. A bang? The tank, along with its deflated steel samurai, fell into the lake. At the same time, a couple was taking a photograph of the lake. This photo. Wait, so you're saying Gordy is really the steel samurai? No. No. Well, that's a fine way to ruin a gal's dreams. I'm sorry, Lotta. Nah, it's okay. You win. I'll give you your info like I promised. Poor Lotta. Okay, what happened? So tell us this information you have. A promise is a promise, I guess. So I overheard the cops around here saying something about the witnesses tomorrow. They said he's the caretaker of the boat rental place up the path there. Boat rentals? There's someone there? I mean, it looks so deserted. Just an old guy living all by himself. Y'all should go check it out. Thanks, Lotta, we will. Let's get cracking, Nick. Let's get cracking. Something else? Yeah, the night of the murder. My camera clicked twice, you know. Wait, so you have another photo? Well, yeah, but there's nothing in it at all. Just the lake. I figured it wouldn't be much use as evidence, so I kept it to myself. Well, it might not be helpful at all, but here, take it. Shows an empty lake. Bye now. Y'all take care. Time for me to pack up and leave. Thank God. What? Poor Lotta. It's all Larry's fault. Blame Larry. The legend still lives on, I guess. The legend? Yeah, the legend of Larry, familiar to all who know him for any length of time. When something smells, it's usually the butts. Oh, yeah! Someone should whip that butts into shape. Yeah, someone should whip him. That'd be me, by the way. Hi. Old guy, I'm not gonna harass you. I just wanna know some information, okay? Hey, Nick! This is the boat shop that Lotta was talking about. You're right. Doesn't seem to be anyone around at all. Well, let's go check it out anyway. Knock, 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 knock. A small boat rental shop. Doesn't look like anyone's around. They're probably closed because of the murder. Hello? Small... Is he in the bushes? He's not in the bushes, dang. In the trees? There's more forest off that way. I doubt I'd find any helpful clues there. Does this man? Where is he? What am I doing wrong? Oh. Oh. Why are we in his house? Look at those fish on the wall. And the parrot! Is it named Polly? Meg! That you? Eek! Hey, is that Keith with you? Where have you two been? I've been worried sick. Is he under the influence of any sort of illegal drug? Nick, you handle this. I think I'll leave this one up to you, Maya. Meg! Yes? Finally made up your mind, haven't you? My mind? You'll ruin the pasta shop when I'm gone. Oh, run. Not ruin, jeez. Pasta? Glad to hear it, glad to hear it. You make your old man proud. When you kids left the house, I didn't know what to think. How am I supposed to keep this place running, an old man like me? Polly, the kids are home. I can't make bird noise. Nick, what was that? It's Polly. I'm so happy that her name is Polly. The parrot, the one on that perch. Keith! Yes? I leave the wet noodle in your capable hands, Sonny. Wet noodle? Nick, what's the wet noodle? Based on the available evidence, I'd say it's the name of his pasta shop. That's a relief, isn't it, Polly? Hello, hello. She only says hello. Yup. He fell asleep. I guess he's relieved. He's asleep. Oh! A pasta shop? Yup. To think the wet noodle will live on when I'm gone. My father started it, you know, so that makes you two the third generation. Meg? Yes! And tomorrow we'll start with the secrets of dough tossing. Dough tossing? You too, Keith. Yes? You'd be the best pasta wrangler the West has ever seen. We're not in the West, we're in Japanifornia. Pasta wrangler? The West? Isn't pasta from Italy? Meg! Yes! You know the best pasta's always been made west of the Rockies, don't you? Right, of course, everyone knows that. Nick? Huh? How long do we have to keep up with this all-in-the-family charade? This old man must know something about the murder. We're not leaving until we find out what that is. He looks like Hobo Phoenix, but uglier. This is a boat rental shop, right? What are you talking about? This here's the palace of the pasta, the wet noodle. Oh, now that you mention it, we haven't gotten many orders of spaghetti lately. All the kids come up and say, yo, dude, we want to ride on one of your boats. That's why I keep them boats out there. Youngsters these days. Darned if I understand them. Pretty confused myself. Nick, this isn't going anywhere. But this old man is the witness tomorrow, right? We've got to find some way of getting information out of him. Look, it's murder! You ever heard of this? Now listen here, Keith. Remember that tricolored pasta we were talking about? Our rainbow lioli? I figured the last color we should use. Indigo blue. Indigo blue? That didn't seem to work the way it thought. So I don't know what we're supposed to do. Hey. I'm an attorney. Look at me. Oh, that's a lawyer's badge. Yes, it is. I don't believe it. This old guy is the first person to recognize my badge. I get it. Huh? Yep. I got you figured out now. You're not Keith. Nick, now's our chance to clear things up. Sir, no, I'm not Keith. And I'm not Meg either. We're here investigating a murder that took place on this lake the other night. Please help us. A lawyer, huh? Please, mister. All right, I'll help. But on one condition. What's that? When this case is over and done, you'll run the wet noodle. Let's do it. Okay, we promise. Nick, are you sure about this? Hey, anything to get this case solved. Also, who wouldn't want to eat Phoenix noodles? Edgeworth would definitely want to. I guess so. That's my boy. Good for you, Keith. Wait, didn't I just say you too, Meg? Yes? You bring a tear to your old man's eye, you know. Now, what was that you wanted to know? Speak up, Polly. Hello? Hello? I think she only says hello. She should be a witness. Now that he's talking to the bird again, how do we get him to talk to us? Let's try this again, like photo. Yup, I've seen this. You know something about this, sir? Keith. Yes? It's okay. You can call me Dad. Dad, you know something about this? Yup. The other night, out on the lake. Yes? Yes? I know all about that. I've seen it. What? He probably forgot about it. He's like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm too old. I forgot. Tell us what you saw. Well, I suppose. Yeah, you better, because we're lawyers, and even though we're not supposed to know this yet, we want to. Don't question. We're the ones supposed to be doing that. Since you're taking over the shop and all, what do you know? What do you know, sir? Did you watch it from, like, your seat? I forget the time, but it was pretty dark outside. Probably night. Yep. I mean, I think it was nighttime too, buddy. If it's dark outside, what time would it be? Anywhere from 8, 9-ish to 4, 5-ish. It was after midnight, but okay. Then I heard this bang, so I looked outside, and then I heard another one. Bang! Oh, dang, he fell. That's very falling animation. I can't emote, but... A little while later, this boat comes back. Who was in the boat? Then a young man walked by my window here. He was muttering something to himself. Yup. What did he say? Yup. I forgot. I'll remember tomorrow by court time, promise. Okay, but what did he look like? What did he look like, sir? You're no help at all, you little old pile of bones. I just want to go to the court. Okay. I'm a little curious about the bird, but also the pictures. Wow, there's lots of fish in Gourd Lake, aren't there? Something's funny, Nick. All these fish are saltwater fish. Of course. What's the point of going fishing in your own backyard? Deep sea fishing's the best. Mighty tasty, too. I can't eat waterfish. Right. Waterfish. I think all fish are waterfish. Wow! What an amazing parrot that is. Good morning. Hello? It ignored me. What, you forgot, Meg? You gotta call her name first. Her name? Polly, how you been? Hello, hello. See? Neat. So the parrot's name is Polly. Oh. Too bad all she can say is hello. Har, har, har. Old Polly can say lots of things. You just need to know the secret words. The secret words? Polly. Polly, what's her name? Polly. What? Cute. Maya's found a new friend. She loves animals. She loves her animal friends. What are the secret words? My memory's gotten worse of late. That's why I just tell everything important to old Polly here. Everything important? I wonder. Polly, what's the number to the safe? 1228. What? All right. Hey, Polly, watch it, will you? See, Nick? All it takes is a little clever thinking. What if I make a bracelet in that color that just says 1228? And a criminal mind. Quick, Nick, write that number down. Hey, don't get me involved in your little heist schemes. You know what? Little Terry was just here. Terry? Yep, that kid next door. You always used to make him cry, remember? He was wearing this tattered old coat, got himself whiskers growing out of his face. You must be talking about Detective Gumshoe. What? He comes up and tells me to come down to the court tomorrow. Really? Somehow I don't think we're going to get much useful information out of this guy. I wonder how. Maya, maybe we should be leaving. I think you're right. Is this a piece of banana in my tea? Because I put one strawberry, but it wasn't a strawberry banana mix. So I'll never know. I think you're right. Oh, wait. I had one more question. Huh? Polly! Have we forgotten something? What? Don't forget, DL6! What? How does she know about DL6? Huh? What did she just say, Nick? One more time, Polly. Don't forget DL6. What does this bird have to do with DL6? I'm scared. What? The DL6 incident? Hey, mister. I mean, Dad. I can't make snoring noises. This is getting weird. Who is this old guy? It's Robert Hammond. It's Hammond. He looks like Hammond. That or it's Edward's dad. Why would that bird Polly know about DL6? We have to figure out who that old man is. Oh, what? He locked the door from the other side. Who could that old man be? I think I need to do a little more research on this DL6 incident. Maybe I should ask Detective Gumshoe. Gumshoe! This guy is faking his identity. I can literally see it in his movements. He's like, I'm an old man. Terry. You know, me and my friend, we have two characters named Terry and Brian. I think I'm Terry, and Terry's like some emo guy, and he's like really depressed, and he throws cigarettes at people. And then Brian is a little short, woo-woo, femboy, e-boy, femboy, gay. That's what our characters are. It's really cute, and they're in a relationship, and they have two kids named Terriette and Brianette. And both Terriette and Brianette are siblings. Yep. Terriette is like, you know, goth girl. And then Brianette is just some little short cat girl, because her dad, Brian, is a cat boy. She kind of looks like Brian. Not a lot of stuff from Terry. But yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about. We made them up in the middle of the night. Now I'm thinking I might continue this just until like 6-ish maybe. I just want to get through the trial. Ah, my arm. Okay. So now we go to the detention, not the detention center. Criminal Affairs Department. Hey, hello? Hello, Gumshoe. Hey, pal, long time no see. It's been 30 minutes. You don't look so happy. What's wrong this time? Actually, we wanted to ask you something. Yeah? So, DL6 and the boat caretaker. You know the boat rental shop down at Gourd Lake? Oh, yeah. The old man who runs it is appearing as a witness in court tomorrow, right? Huh. How'd you... That was supposed to be top secret. Do you know who that old man is, detective? Actually, I don't. He's a bit of an odd bird. I haven't been able to get a straight answer out of him. He is Robert Hammond! I decided that he wasn't persuasive enough to stand and testify as a witness. That's why we called Miss Lotta Hart yesterday. As for who he is, we have absolutely no idea. Sounds suspicious. Bring him tomorrow. Detective Gumshoe, please help us. Huh? We need to know about the DL6 incident. That was when Edgeworth's father died. I can't help but think that has something to do with this current case. To tell the truth, I don't know much about DL6 either. Mr. Edgeworth forbade us from reading the file. So, I'm afraid I can't show them to you either, pal. What? However, if you can convince me somehow that the DL6 incident is related to this case, well, I guess I'd consider opening the file up. The bird! The bird was talking about the DL6 thing. How do I present to you? Oh, I have to hit present. Look at this bird. What's that? Parrot? The old man at the boat rental shop's parrot. The parrot knew about the incident. That incident? DL6. What? Polly! Have we forgotten something? Don't forget DL6. Huh? I'm pretty sure that old man must have taught her that word. I want to see the people in this case. So the victim, Robert Hammond, compared to this guy, they look kind of similar. Thinks he runs a restaurant. He definitely runs a restaurant. Manfreddy Fazbear. Wait, that's his mentor. Dang. Yeah. Wait, who's that guy there? Gregory. Oh, that's his dad. Gregory Edgeworth. Yeah, but how would that old man know about the DL6 incident? Wait, what if that old man was connected to DL6? Nick, you think he might be? Ugh. I get ya. Sounds like you need some information on the DL6 incident. Through there is the station records room. I'll give you a special permission to go and find what you need. All right. Way to go, Detective Gumshoe. Okay, Nick, to the records room. I guess it's time we face Edgeworth's past. Okay, let's do it. This is getting interesting. Wow! It's amazing! Dusty. 10 years of file and 10 years of dust, I guess. Let's find that DL6 stuff quick! 15 years ago, both me and Edgeworth were 9 years old. We were almost through with 4th grade when he suddenly transferred. Because of DL6? Nick! I found out where the file is! Oh, thanks! Just let me know what you want to know about the DL6 incident. I'll go get the right file. Victim data. Do you have the data on the victim? Edgeworth's father? Yeah, hold on. Victim. Here, found it. Gregory Edgeworth, 35, defense attorney. If he were still alive, he'd be 50. He had lost that day's case in court and got in the elevator with his son Miles. Miles Edgeworth, of course. So he was in the elevator with his father? From the angle of the bullet and the other evidence, it could not have been a suicide. The murder weapon, a pistol, was found in the elevator. The pistol had been fired 2 times. Where have I heard that before? The pistol was fired 3 times. Huh! It sounds like this current case. What's going on here? Got any data on the suspects in there? That would be the guy that my mom got arrested. Yay, your mom is an alpha. Hold on, this is it. The man arrested as suspect in DL6 was Yanni Yogi? He was a clerk in the court, apparently. Who is Yanni? I don't know. So he must have been the 3rd person in the elevator. Well, then we had to have done it. But he was found innocent, thanks to his defense lawyer, Robert Hammond. Hammond, the victim in our case. Right. The suspect, Mr. Yogi, was oxygen deprived. So much he had brain damage. Jeez. How was he oxygen deprived? He lost all memory of being in the elevator. After he was declared innocent, he disappeared. He might be that old guy! He's that old guy! Freaking out. Well, first I have to get a handle on the main facts, like a summary. Right. Summary. Found it! Here you go. December 28th, 2001. That's exactly 15 years ago from the day after tomorrow. So in 2 days, the case is closed. The incident took place in the elevator of the district courthouse. What? Isn't this the same district courthouse where we're holding the trial now? Looks like it. There was a large earthquake at 2 p.m. on that day. Part of the court building collapsed and all of the lights went out. Oh, he must have trauma from that. Wow, that was some earthquake. At the time, 3 people were trapped in the... Oh, Edgeworth. Oh, no, my heart aches. Oh, he was trapped in 5 hours. With a dead body, crazy guy, and a child. 5 hours? That's sad. That would be scary like that in the dark. There was a lack of oxygen in the elevator, and the survivors were unconscious. The survivors? One of the 3 in the elevator had been shot in the heart. That was Mr. Edgeworth's father, wasn't it? He said that his father was shot before his very eyes. So Miles Edgeworth was one of the other passengers in that elevator. I guess I know generally what happened to DL6 now. I still don't know what sort of impact the whole thing had on Edgeworth. Nick, are we going to take the whole file? There's too much. We'll never get it out. You're right. How about we just take what we think we'll need? I'm afraid Miles Edgeworth is going to crash out if I show that to the court. He's going to be like, no, put that away. My brain aches. No. Now, all that's left is a trial tomorrow. I wonder how Dad will do testifying in court. I want to do the trial now because this is getting very interesting. But then again, I'm doing it. I just have to go do something real quick and then I'll be back. So I'm not eating a snack, but we'll select font. No, we'll select color. I'm trying to change what it says. How do I change what this says? How do I change this? I'm not eating a snack. I'm just, going up, AFK for 3-ish minutes. $5.18. Okay, AFK for 3-ish minutes. Starting time, 5:18. Perfect. And then I'll be back. That was not a 3-minute break, but oh well, it's not the end of the world. We're gonna start this thing again. Well, let's move the... Ah! Okay, remove. And then we do that. I'm sure that I wish to remove AFK. Okay, now we can finally do this law trial. Yep. I'm actually kind of excited for it. That's just my opinion. That doesn't matter. Okay. December 27th. Hey! Okay, good luck to me. Oh gosh, Manfreddy Fazbear. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Apparently the prosecution is also ready. Who is the judge here anyway? Certainly not the judge. Mr. Von Karma, your opening statement. He did it. That'd probably be it. Very well. So no opening statement. Not so fast, Judge. I was taking a meaningful pause before speaking. Right, of course. A prediction. Today's trial will end 3 minutes from now. Yeah, whatever. If it was 3 minutes, this stream would be luckily over. Order. Order. Already? Mr. Von Karma, what is the meaning of your statement just now? Stop objecting. Bah! Must you question everything? It'll be over in 3 minutes. We have no time to waste. I call my witness now. Right. I call my witness, my decisive witness, to the stand. Is that mysterious boat shop owner? Yep, this is very decisive. Witness, state your profession. I'm the proprietor of the restaurant The Wet Noodle at Gourd Lake. And I also rent boats. The night of the incident, you were found in the boat rental shop, correct? Yep, I was. Please testify. Wait a second. We still haven't heard who this old guy is. Who is this man? The witness hasn't stated his name yet. Because I did not ask him, Mr. Wright. Bah! I have predicted this trial will end in 3 minutes. Well, guess what? You still need to know the witness's name. I'm gonna keep pressing you, alright? Stop asking trivial questions and cooperate. Yeah, right. The witness will state his name. Thank you. Well, I'm not really sure. Yep. What do you mean? My memory. Your Honor, the witness does not remember anything beyond the last several years. Ergo, he cannot recall his own name. He can't recall his own name, you say? Yes, but the incident in question took place 3 days ago. He can testify. Very well. Let's hear the testimony then, shall we? Witness? I think that this is the guy that was in the elevator with Miles and his dad. It was the night of the 24th, just after midnight. Yep. I was in the restaurant where I rent boats as usual. Then I heard a bang. Yep, if you say yep one more time, you're gonna get eaten. And that's not me being mean, that's me crashing out. When I looked out my window, I saw a boat just floating on the lake. Then I heard another bang. Just about then, the boat comes back to shore and a man walks by my window. What does the man look like? Who is the man? If you can remember what happened on the day, then you can remember the guy's face. Very well. I'd like to begin the cross-examination. Sir, shush. You little Von Karma. There is nothing to question in my witness's testimony. Ergo, he does not need cross-examination. Besides, there are only 10 seconds before our 3 minutes are up. Judge, your verdict now. Yes. Mr. Wright? I'm cross-examining. What are you saying? Of course I'll cross-examine the witness. Yeah, I think that that's kind of necessary. Personally. Very well, you may begin. Excuse me? Mr. Von Karma? 3 minutes just passed. I see. Well then, let's just take our time. You may cross-examine the witness. He's like, no, this isn't fair. I need to go home. It was the night of the 24th, just after midnight. I think that the reason he wants to go home so bad is so he can look at femboys online. That's just my opinion. I was in the restaurant where I rent boats. And then bang. Who was the man? Who was that man? Oh, wait. It is tough being a lawyer, you're right. Especially when you're being a lawyer for your enemy. Who is that man? By your window? Yep, by my window. Right outside the window of my little shack. And could you see the man's face? Well, the fog was pretty darn thick, but he was right there in front of me. I saw him. This is a rather important detail. Please add it to your testimony. Tisk, tisk, tisk. I have a bad feeling about this. Yeah, I think we all do. That man was the defendant. He was saying, I can't believe he's dead. How do you know it was the defendant? Are you sure? He's asleep again. Uh-oh. The dad. Dead certain, Keith. He said, I can't believe he's dead as he was walking by too. They're like, what do you mean this is your dad? And I'll be like, he's not my dad. Witness, are you sure the person you saw was Miles Edgeworth? It was him! That Edgeworth boy! I saw a video online where a streamer fell back in his chair. He was like, it was him! That Edgeworth boy! And he went, whee! Right onto the floor. This sounds like decisive evidence indeed. I see no room for doubt. Von Karma. He lured me into cross-examining so he could set me up for a fill. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Nick, don't like the way I don't like the way things are going here. Same, Maya Faye. Gosh, she's so relatable. Everyone in the courtroom is glaring at us. Don't you dare glare at me. This better act quick or this trial's gonna be over. Raise an objection. Objection! Your Honor, we've proved in yesterday's trial that it could not have been Edgeworth who fired that gun. Mr. Wright, are you referring to the fingerprints from Edgeworth's right hand found on the gun and the photograph showing a man firing with his left hand? Exactly. No. That is easily explainable. He could have wiped the fingerprints after he fired. You are ignoring the truth of the matter here. Everything in this witness's testimony is true. The judge is lost in thought. What should I do? Raise an objection. Objection! Your Honor, this witness claims that Miles Edgeworth said, I can't believe he's dead. But his word is all we have. If he were telling a lie... Mr. Wright, in a court of law, the evidence tells all. Apparently, you have yet to realize this is a basic fact. If you say his testimony is a lie, show us proof. Nick, do we have evidence? It's no good. There's nothing I can do. Are you sure? To be honest, I don't know what to do anymore. Please. Can you hear me, sis? Please. We need your help. Nick needs you. Tisk, tisk, tisk. 3 minutes was perhaps too high an expectation. However, 15 minutes isn't bad. This must be a new record. 15 minutes? Enough! The witness may leave the stand. Objection! Don't leave the stand. This court sees no reason for further prolong the trial. Nor is there any need for more time to decide the case against the defendant. And this case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretations of the facts. Well, what? No! This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth. What? What? The accused will surrender to the court immediately to be held pending trial at a higher court within the month from today's date. That is all. This court is adjourned. No! Wait! Maya! Again? Who was that just now? Me! Huh? What? Larry! Larry! Woo! Oh my god! He's the boy! Well, what are you doing here? Listen! You gotta listen to me! Larry, why are you here? Like, actually, I'm so confused. You have no reason to be here. I was there in the park the night of the murder. I mean, he told me. I was there. I just left early. I mean, would he have said that Miles Edwards wasn't there? He would have defended his childhood friend. Sorry, I rolled over my headphone wire while I was screaming. I'll scream less, I promise. I wasn't sure about it just until yesterday. But today I remembered it. Remembered what? The gunshot! I heard it too! Order! Don't object me. What is the meaning of this? The verdict has been decided. I call for adjournment. One moment, Mr. Von Karma. So you say you heard a gunshot? Yeah, I did. A gunshot that night. I was sitting here in the audience listening to the testimony. Then I realized something he had said was different from what I remember. Anyhow, I can't just sit here and tell you and let you call Edgy a murderer. It's just not right. I'll testify. Let me testify. Edgy poo! Order! Well, this is the first time something has happened like this in my court. Not your court, it's Von Karma. I almost called him Van Karma. I'm not quite sure how to proceed. Judge, you've already given your decision. The trial is over. Nick! This is it! Larry's given us one final chance. She's right. If only I wasn't Larry. He could make things even worse. Mr. Edgeworth was just declared guilty, Nick. It doesn't get any worse. You're right. Okay. Your Honor, if there is another witness, it is our duty to hear him speak. Right here, right now. A waste of time. The verdict cannot be overturned. Allow me to speak my opinion. In all court proceedings, it is our duty to prevent an inaccurate verdict. In order to make sure no mistake has been made, every witness should be heard. Well, what is this? I withdraw my previous verdict of guilty. Not guilty! Yay! Mr. Von Karma, I order you to call this new witness to testify. Now! What? The court will adjourn for a 5-minute recess. After that, we will hear this new witness. The court is adjourned. Yay! Yay! Whew! That was too close. Sorry to keep you on the edge of your seat like that, Edgeworth. I've seen worse. Yeah, right, Edgeworth. You're sweating bullets. The bullets that were used to shoot the man. I just wonder what Larry plans to say in there. Larry was at the lake that night? Yes. He said he went looking for the steel samurai balloon that flew into the lake. Oh, right. And he found the balloon in the air tank that night. Hey, Edgeworth. Huh? You say something right? Yeah, a lot of things. You seem out of it. What's wrong? It's nothing. Mr. Edgeworth, there's something I've been meaning to ask you. What's that? Why are your fingerprints on the murder weapon? Oh. When he fell into the lake, I went into a daze. I couldn't understand what had happened. I couldn't think straight. Then I saw the pistol lying on the floor of the boat in front of me. I picked it up without thinking. I didn't have a reason, really. I see. Mr. Wright. Yeah? This might be our chance. Our chance? Von Karma has only ever run a perfect trial. Perfect trials? Perfectly prepared with witnesses, perfectly compared with evidence. Completed. That's his secret to his success. This is the first time he's ever had to deal with something unexpected. Hey! He has to let someone talk, He has to let someone he hasn't even talked to testify before the court. testify before the court. Jeez, English is not a language. And that someone is Larry. What are you getting at? It's likely his testimony will be full of holes, right? That's right, Nick. No 10-minute trial this time. We'll milk this one for all it's worth. Hey, it was 15 minutes. 15! Everything's on Larry now. Yep, it is. In this logic, it's been more than 5 minutes. Court is now back in session. Witness, please testify to the court about everything that you saw on the night of December 24th. Right, leave it to me. Please, Larry, don't make a mess of this one. I hate to admit it, but you're our last chance. Von Karma didn't even have time to prep his witness. I just hope Edgeworth is about to break. I just hope Edgeworth is right about this being our big break. That night, I was out in the boat on the lake. I was looking for something, and I found it. So I quietly slipped the boat back into the rental dock shop. Then, just as I was thinking about going home, I heard this bang. I looked over at the lake, but I didn't see a boat. So after I heard that single gunshot, I went home. Are you sure? Are you sure about that? That was an unusually vague testimony even for this court. Yeah. In any case, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. What's wrong, Nick? It's Larry. I have no idea what he's going to say if I press him. Well, honestly, remember yesterday, he was like, oh, so he called the cops, right? So that wasn't the first thing he did. I'm a little scared. Well, we've come this far. There's no way to go but forward, Nick. That's right, Maya. Let's do it. That night, I was out in the boat on the lake. I was looking for something and I found it. So I quietly slipped the boat back in the rental shop dock. Then, just as I was thinking about going home, I heard this bang. I looked out over the lake, but I didn't see a boat. So after I heard that single gunshot, I went home. So many things. So many things. Well, he said before midnight. Well, wait a sec, Larry. What? You only heard one bang? You sure? That's what I said. Well, what about the second one? The Miss Lotta Hart yesterday testified that she heard 2 bangs. And the old man just now said the same thing. They both heard 2 gunshots last night. Huh? Were you even listening? Were you paying attention to all what they said? Yo, Nick, please. Huh? You know, something's been bothering me. I'm a witness, see? I'm like a customer here. So you gotta treat me nice and stuff, okay? Mr. Butts. What? You only heard 1 gunshot. Are you sure? Well, to testify the truth, I'm not sure. Not sure? How could you not be sure? Yeah, well, I might have missed the other gunshot. I was listening to something else. What were you listening to? My radio, dude, with my headphones. What? What were you listening to? Order, and stop that booing. They're booing. But Mr. Butts, you were listening to the radio with your headphones? Yeah, so what? That's a crime? I listen to my radio. Everyone listens to the radio. What's the big deal? Mr. Von Karma, your opinion? Waste of time. I do not accept this witness, nor his shoddy testimony. Well, Mr. Wright, should he continue this testimony? Continue. Your Honor, please allow the witness to continue his testimony. Bah! Nothing is more pitiful than a lawyer who doesn't know when he's lost. Very well, Mr. Butts. Please give your testimony and be sure to include details like your radio. Right! Leave it to me. I wouldn't if there were any other way out of this, believe me. What Larry heard. What did he hear? Okay, I'm ready for your testimony. It's lonely being alone on Christmas Eve. Your girlfriend was in Hawaii taking pictures and kissing other men. That's what had happened. That's why I was listening to an all request show on the radio, see? I was listening to it real booming loud, like... But I'm sure I heard that gunshot. I remember exactly what the DJ was saying when I heard it, too. What was he saying? What was he saying? I'm gonna press you. You were listening to your radio at a high volume. Yeah, what's the big problem? Can't a man listen to his radio in peace? Isn't this a free country? Well, it depends. Is this Japan or America? Either of them should be free, but America is like, I don't want to speak to you. And then the police straight up say, okay. Ow, I hit my funny bone. I truly believe Larry has no idea what the problem here is. Judge, can you believe a word this witness says? What he's heard was probably nothing more than a drum beat from the radio. True enough, it is difficult to believe this testimony. Wait, Your Honor. The witness said he remembers exactly what the DJ said when he heard the gunshot. Excuse me? DJ? An announcer, the guy who says things on the radio. Anyway, what this means is when he heard the sound, no music was playing. The DJ only talks between songs, so he could not have heard the gunshot from the lake. Well, he could have. I'd like to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. But very well, Mr. Wright. I can't believe I'm continuing this charade. Neither can I, dude. Okay, we skip this. Hold it! What did she say? Mr. Wright, please cease these pointless questions. What possible good could knowing what a radio DJ said do to us? Indeed, Mr. Von Karma has a point. I'll allow the question only if you see some reason why we should care. Well, we should care. We should care, Your Honor. Of course we should. Why? Well, how do you know if we don't ask, If you can remember what you said in the moment, or what someone said in the moment, then that means that you're more of a reliable. I can't English today, I'm sorry. I keep trying, but, you know, everyone's a bit of a failure, and that is my moment right now. What's a who's a huh? Fine, very well. Mr. Butts, please testify to the court. What was the radio announcer saying when you heard the gunshot? Just when she said, hey, it's almost Christmas, I heard the gunshot. Wait a minute. Almost Christmas. Larry, are you absolutely sure what you're saying is correct? Huh? What's with the face? You look scary, dude. Hey, if you're trying to scare me, you'd better know I don't scare that easy. Something the matter, Mr. Wright? Your Honor, did you hear what the witness just said? The DJ said, hey, it's almost Christmas, when he heard the gunshot. Indeed, and almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas! Finally! I am salivating like a rabid animal. I am so excited. I was waiting so long to hear this line that I literally started freaking out. And I screamed it very loud because I was very excited. I'm hoping that I don't get in trouble for screaming. Almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas. Do you realize what this means? When you heard the gunshot, it was still Christmas Eve. That would seem to be the case, yes. But that contradicts the two testimonies we've heard so far, Your Honor. Both Miss Hart and the old man said that it was after midnight when they heard the shots. In other words, when they heard the gunshots, it was already Christmas. Ho ho ho, Merry Christmas. This is a clear contradiction, Your Honor. Order! Order! What does this mean? The two prior witnesses heard gunshots after midnight. However, the witness says he heard a gunshot before midnight. Judge, the answer is simple. The current witness is plainly mistaken. Just look at him. Suspicious. What? Well, Mr. Wright, what do you think about Mr. Butts' claim that he heard the gunshot before midnight? Larry is probably right, because different sound travels. Larry's not mistaken, Your Honor. He heard that gunshot before midnight. Intriguing. I'm assuming you have evidence for this wild claim. Show me evidence there was a gunshot before midnight. Well, look at this photograph. This was taken by our witness yesterday, Miss Lotta Hart, with an automatic camera. I mean, that does mean that means that it was there. The timestamp on the photo reads December 24th, 11:50 p.m. Oh? But there's nothing on the lake in this picture. Your Honor, the real issue here is not why nothing is shown in this photograph. It is why this photograph exists at all. What do you mean? Your Honor, this photograph was taken by an automatic camera. That camera was set to go off in response to loud noises. Aha! Correct. There was a loud noise on the lake at 11:50 p.m. That is why this photograph was taken. In other words, when Larry heard the gunshot, it was most definitely still Christmas Eve. Indeed, it would seem that this is the case. Then, where does that leave us? Miss Hart testified that she heard the gunshots after midnight. Are you claiming she was mistaken? Not at all, Your Honor. It's a fact that the camera also triggered at 15 minutes after midnight. Your Honor, that night there were 2 sets of gunshots with a 25-minute pause between them. Why would this be? Don't be fooled, Judge. The camera was set to respond to loud noises. Yes? There's no proof that the loud noise at 11:50 was a gunshot. Why, the witness could have sneezed, triggering the camera. Hey, my nose is clear through that night, man. Clear. Well, Mr. Wright, there's no turning back now. Can you prove that the loud noise at 11:50 p.m. was indeed a gunshot? Please show the court evidence if you have any. The gun was fired 2 times. 2 times. You know what that means? Well, it was fired 3 times. Could this work? This is my evidence. The murder weapon? Something about this pistol was bothering me, Your Honor. Both of the witnesses who testified yesterday heard 2 gunshots. However, the murder weapon was fired 3 times. When, then, was the last shot fired? Only now have I realized the truth. That 3rd shot was the shot Larry heard just before midnight. How does that work? Are they counting backwards in time? Order! Order! That would make sense of the evidence we've seen so far. However, this leaves me wondering exactly what did happen on the night of the lake. Exactly. If this man is true, there were 2 sets of gunshots separated by 25 minutes. One at 11:50 p.m. and another after 15 minutes after midnight. Then where is the 3rd one? Why, I ask you? Why? Uh-oh, I better think of something quick. Yeah, that's right. I have to be a little fast with this one. Wait a second. Gunshots separated by 25 minutes? Ah! What's wrong, Nick? I have it! I have it! Huh? Remember the case with the Steel Samurai? Huh? Yeah, of course I remember. The murderer in this case had the same idea as the murderer in that case. What do you mean? Maya, yes? If we don't figure this out now, we'll never overturn Edgeworth's guilty verdict. We've got a hunch, and I'm going to run with it. If you give them an inch, they'll go a mile, or whatever they say. I'm not so sure. I actually don't know the saying, but trying to guess it, that's fun. That's easy. Safe? We've already gotten a guilty verdict. There's nothing else to lose. You just watch and let me know if I say anything that sounds fishy, okay? Right, Nick? Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright? The testimony just now states clearly... Oh, I can't read. Something about the evidence. Yep. What do you mean, Mr. Wright? Tisk, tisk, tisk. So, you finally realized the truth. I mean, no, not yet, but we're trying our very hardest, I promise. There can be no other murderer than the Miles Edgeworth himself. Wrong, Von Karma. A man was shot that night, but it wasn't Edgeworth who did the shooting. Listen, rookie. Take a deep breath and consider the facts. At the time of the murder, one boat was on that lake. This was shown by the witness's photograph. The defendant, Edgeworth, and the victim, Robert Hammond, were on that boat. There was a gunshot fired on that boat, and Robert Hammond fell into the lake. The distance of the shooting was 1 meter. It couldn't have been suicide. Well, the guilty party has to be the other man on that boat. Are you sure about that, Mr. Von Karma? Because I can try to prove you wrong. I admit, it's hard to imagine any other possibility. Yes, but this assumes that the victim was shot at 15 minutes after midnight. What do you mean by that, Mr. Wright? We have this photographic evidence of the time of the shooting. The timestamp on this photo says 0:15. But Larry heard the gunshot 25 minutes before that. Robert Hammond was killed then, 25 minutes before the shot on the lake. That's the only way Edgeworth could be innocent. Mr. Wright, are you quite mad? Explain who the two men on the boat are. Well, could be Edgeworth and the murderer because Edgeworth was there, but... Hey, Alyssa. Of course it was Edgeworth and the murderer. After the murderer killed Robert Hammond at 11:50, he assumed the guise of Mr. Hammond and met Edgeworth. What? Are you serious? Yes, Edgeworth won't tell us why he went into the lake. However, I have a hunch. That night, Robert Hammond called Edgeworth to the lake. Now, Edgeworth didn't know Robert Hammond's face that well. That's why he didn't suspect anything when the murderer took Robert Hammond's place. I'm not sure what to make out of all of this. Ludicrous! Mr. Wright, tell us the name of the murderer then. The murderer's name? Right, it's, well, Miles Edgeworth didn't kill, and Lotta Hart didn't do it. I don't know. It's a man. Actually, I don't know the murderer's name. You don't know? Again, you waste my time. I don't know because he never told us. The murderer is the caretaker of that boat shop, that old man. How do we know this? How do we know this? This is new. At 11:50, he was the one who killed Robert Hammond. Interesting. The caretaker of the boat shop? Where did he do this? There weren't any boats on the lake then. Why would he have to go all the way out of the lake just to shoot someone? I can't type. May I suggest that the real scene of the crime was not on a boat? What? Well then, where did this murder take place? Show the judge where the murder really took place. The boat shop. It happened at the boat shop. It happened here. See? Take that. Here, of course, the boat shop where he lives. The man's too delirious. That way he can meet anyone with the, that way he can meet with the victim without anyone seeing. Do you have proof that the boat shop was the scene of the crime? Recall Larry's testimony, if you will. Not him going in squares. That night he was out on the boat in the lake, searching for something. He finds it and returns to the boat. Then, just as he's starting to head home, he hears a gunshot. He heard a gunshot, Your Honor, even though he was wearing headphones at the time. In other words, the gunshot was very, very close by. And where would that be if he had just returned a boat? The boat shop. Mr. Wright, what happened that night on Gourd Lake? Please tell the court from the beginning. Yes, Your Honor. Is this like a recap in Danganronpa? Nick, are you sure about this? Not really. But I think if I start at the very beginning... and I take it slow, I might just be able to figure this out. That night, the caretaker of the boat shop called Robert Hammond to his shop. Don't forget DL6, squawk. This was around 11:50. That was when the gunshot that Larry heard was fired. After that, the caretaker put on Robert Hammond's coat. He became Robert Hammond. Then he got in the boat with Edgeworth and went out into the middle of the lake. Then, who fired the pistol in the boat, Mr. Wright? Of course, it was the murderer who shot the pistol. He shot twice. Both missed Edgeworth on purpose. Wait a minute. Yes? Why would he shoot twice if he didn't mean to hit anyone? Details. Know this, Mr. Wright. The moment you run out of explanations is the moment you lose. Tell us why the murderer had to fire twice. Well, I believe he shot twice to create a witness, Your Honor. Create a witness? The murderer lifts his pistol and fires one shot. That ensures that anyone who heard the shot would look at the lake. Indeed, Mrs. Hart did exactly that after firing the first gunshot. Next, the murderer waits by and fires again. Then, the murderer jumps from the boat himself, leaving the pistol in the boat behind him. I see. To someone looking from the edge of the lake, it would have appeared that one of the men on the boat had shot the other. The murderer didn't know about the automatic camera, of course. That's why he shot twice to draw attention to the boat. Once you realize that, everything else falls into place. The boat shop caretaker swam back to his shop. Then he put Mr. Hammond's wet coat back on the body and threw the body into the lake. This is what happened, Your Honor. These are the evidence. These are the events that transpired the night on Gourd Lake. Bailiff! Bring out the witness from before. The boat shop caretaker, quickly. I think it's bailiff, but I tried. I gotta eat a strawberry. Very well. While we were waiting for the caretaker, I would like to ask the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, a few questions. You see, the investigation part is kind of boring, but once you get to the, actual courtroom drama and character building up, whatever, it's actually a lot funner than you thought it would be. That's why I like this game so much, because it's kind of boring, but it gives you something to look forward to, so you have to keep playing. Mr. Edgeworth, please take this down. Yay! No! Oh! Edgy boy! Mr. Edgeworth, you heard what the defense has said? Yes. Well, why did you go to the lake that night? What Wright has said was mostly correct. Astonishingly so, accurately. Actually, Yes. So you went there to meet with Robert Hammond, but why? Why in the middle of the night? Several days ago, I received a letter. The letter was signed Robert Hammond. He asked me to come to the boat shop by the lake at midnight on Christmas Eve. So on Christmas, he said he had something very important to discuss with me. I would not have gone. That is too suspicious. Something important? I'm sorry. I can't say what it was. Your Honor, sir. Bailiff. We are conducting the trial here. I ask that you remain quiet. The witness has disappeared. He isn't in the boat shop either. What? What should I do? Find him quickly. We cannot allow him to get away. This is some stuff. I'm actually so confused. Mr. Von Karma, your witness has disappeared. This is a play from Karma. A search warrant has already been issued. It goes on without saying I cannot declare a verdict under these circumstances. I will extend the trial until tomorrow, the final day allowed. I request that the police department utilize all its forces to find that witness. Am I understood? One more thing. Just who was that boat shop caretaker? I think his identity has become very important to this trial. I want him. I want to know who he is. Very well. Court is adjourned. Okay, So now that we've been like 2 hours, I'm gonna end the stream as soon as it gets to that to be continued scene. Oh no, I sent a text on Discord. I'm scared. Yay, Nick, you did it! Oh. It was one of those My Hero Academia memes, but it was funny. Yeah, well, at the least, we got out under that guilty verdict. And what about Larry? That was something else. Even Von Karma didn't know what to do with his testimony. Larry really did help us out. Sure, once I sifted through his unique testimony. Still, he did save us. I just wish our cases weren't so down the wire all the time. I know what you mean. Sometimes I feel like it's us on trial instead of our clients. Hey, Edgeworth. Hey, Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth? Huh. Did you say something? Don't look so pained. I mean, it looks like you're probably going to get off the hook. You could try to smile just a little. Relax. I'm sorry, but I fear it's not over for me yet. What do you mean? Right? There's something that's been troubling me for a long time now, and I don't know whether or not to tell you. Edgeworth? No, there's so little time left. I want to tell you, to get it off my chest, but... I can't make up my mind. What is this about, Edgeworth? It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed. A crime you committed? A memory of a murder. He committed murder? He killed someone. Was he the killer in DL6? Oh my god. I ripped my headphones out of my computer. I was so shocked. What do you mean Edgeworth's a murderer? He's a murderer. He's a murderer. I'm so excited. I'm kicking my feet. Okay, we're gonna save my progress up to this point. This is getting so intense. I kind of don't want to end this, but then again, it's 6 o'clock and I can't stream until 7. I'm not streaming for 3 hours in a row. So with that in mind, I'm gonna hopefully play Corpse Party tomorrow, and by that I'm gonna mean I'm gonna play Ace Attorney because I'm gonna make sure that it's still broken. So like and subscribe or whatever they say on YouTube because that would be really, really kind. You know. Yeah. Manfreddy Fazbear. Bye guys, gang, the Bean Lords. Yeah, I'm gonna start using that. Bye, Bean Lords.